Hi, I'm Peter Birch, and in this show we're going to do some field herping in the Australian bush, and hopefully we're going to find some really cool animals. Welcome to CrittaCam. It's the first good day of spring, and it's time to get out and see what type of critters are getting around. This week's question of the week: how many times do I take a bite during the show? Is it 2, 4, or 10? Please leave a comment below. Check this out. Beautiful blue-tongued lizard. Big, bright blue tongue sticking out there. These are an absolutely magnificent animal. This is the eastern type of blue-tongued lizard, better known as Taliqua skincoides. You've got this dark temporal band behind the back of the eye, plus the locality lets us know exactly the type of animal. They have short, stumpy legs, and as you can see, they live very close to the ground, and at times they'll actually fold their legs back and wiggle their body in a motion just like a snake. This poor little fella's been in the battles. He's got a scar on his back. He's got a poor little leg there that looks like it's the result of a retained shed, and he's got a couple of ticks wedged in behind his ear. And as you can see, he's starting to calm down now. Getting out here first thing in the morning on the road, absorbing the heat from the road below and the heat from above. This guy is nice and warm, really active, and starting to calm down a little bit. But just like all wild animals, you never give them the advantage. So we're going to remove these ticks, and then we're going to let it go back on its way. Oh, look at that big. That's a big paralysis tick, that one. So the best way to kill these guys is you've got to squeeze them. Yuck. There's another one there. Do the same thing. What a beautiful animal. Hey buddy. They're a foraging species, close on the ground, and they'll eat things like snails, slugs, they'll eat rotting vegetation, and they will take the opportunity to eat dead carrion occasionally. They have very powerful jaws used for crushing. They do have small teeth along the bottom lip here and across the top. And like I say, they have very powerful jaws used for crushing. If my finger gets anywhere near that mouth, it's definitely going to make a big impact. What a beautiful animal. And look at it, it's just like black and silver. It's a beauty. Let's let it go. Into the bush, go. Look at that thing move like lightning. And you can see how quickly he disappears into the thick undergrowth here. You can just see his little face just through there, the grass here. But those colours and bands help them to camouflage and disappear into grass, leaf litter, and the such. Let's see what else we can find. Can you believe there's another blue tongue? Look, just sitting up there in the leaf litter. Well, he's flaring up. He's not happy about this, are you, buddy? Come on. Hey. Look at this guy, he's lost the tip of his tail. But like all skinks, it's starting to regenerate and regrow. He's been absolutely in the walls, this guy. Oh, he's got munch marks on the back of his head. This, more than likely, is a male protecting a territory, fighting other males, chasing the girls. The first sign of spring, these guys are on the move. And once again, he's got a lot of ticks on him. Probably way too many for me to move with my fingers. He's missing a couple of toes on that front foot, but he's not too worried about it. And the colour of this guy is more caramel and browns. Let's get him out of the bright sun, because he's heading up this way. We'll let him go. There you go, buddy. Just been walking up and down this creek looking for these beautiful creatures, and very lucky to catch this guy. This is a male eastern water dragon, better known as Telegama leisurii, formerly known as Physignathus. What a spectacular animal. Look at the size of this monster. And how can I tell it's a male? Well, it's very easy. The males have this blood red belly and chest. As a warning sign, they can sit here up on their area like this guy was, right on this rock, and they can bob up and down, looking over their whole territory across the riverbank, making sure that all the girls can see him and know that he's the boss in the area. But more importantly, if any boys come into his area, he can then jump down and fight them off. This gamid has these long toes on the back leg, which means it likes to climb and almost becomes semi-arboreal. Unlike any other agamid, Australian agamid, if this guy loses his tail, it will regenerate just like a skink. It's absolutely a fascinating fact. This big male is usually, oh yeah, he's not very happy. He just took the tip of my finger off. Oh, righto. Just keep going. These guys have got amazing teeth, and if we open his mouth, you can see how serrated they are. And if you're not quick enough, you'll get a nasty bite. And man, it's very painful. It's the same finger with a blue tongue. It's destroyed. He's munched through my nail.
I want to get this. Oh, yeah. Got that on camera.
I got whipped in the face. An absolutely spectacular specimen of an animal. These females of this species will actually lay eggs along the riverbanks, because what happens is when the eggs hatch, the little babies will seek refuge along the waterway, and also it makes it easier to find food like tadpoles, small lizards, and lots of insects. They are an absolutely amazing species. Let's see if we can get him to calm down a little bit, because he can be a little bit feisty. And as we know, most lizards will calm down when they're laid on their backs, just like that. Isn't that cool? Well, let's let this little fella go. He's probably going to jump off the bank here, run down into the water. And believe it or not, they can hold their breath up to 45 minutes underwater. What a spectacular animal. Here you go, buddy. There he goes. What a beauty. Finally. Man, I've been skunked a few times by these guys today. A Jackie Dragon. Man, these things are lightning fast when they're super hot. A smaller gamid, better known as Amphibiolurus muriacus. An absolutely lightning fast little creature. Nice long thin tail, allows it to have great balance. Long legs, long powerful legs, and this long toe, which means that they like to climb also. Man, these things have been lightning quick and been getting out of my hands all day. Haven't even had a chance to get halfway close. Luckily, the sun's dropped down a bit. This little female was sitting here on the ground, soaking up that last bit of sunshine for the day, enabling me to be able to finally get my hands on one. Have a look at this beautiful creature. They have this big, bright yellow mouth interior, which basically acts like a warning sign. You keep poking me around there and I'm gonna latch hold of your finger. A beautiful, spectacular lizard that forages on small insects amongst the leaf litter here. Let's let her go. Let's see what she's going to do. Zip off into the bush. Let's see what else we can find. What an awesome little capture. This is a little mountain dragon, better known as Arancania dimensis. This is a spectacular little Australian agamid. Once again, he's got that nice long little toe. That means he's a terrestrial animal that likes to climb. So he's almost semi-arboreal. He's got this nice long thin tail. This is an adult male with his bright red head and these absolutely vivid markings down his back. He was just here fondling around, looking and scavenging for food, eating some small bugs on the side of the road, believe it or not. What a beautiful little critter. And once again, like most agamids in Australia, they're an egg-laying species, laying anywhere between 4 and 6 eggs. What a beautiful little creature. This week's question of the week: how many times do I take a bite during the show? If you guessed 4, you were correct. Good job. I hope you enjoyed today's show with us herping and catching some magnificent little creatures. Please leave a comment below, hit us up on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, you've been watching CrittaCam.